An otherwise ordinary day in the park. Alice Stevens, a middle-aged woman lost in a world of thought, tosses an occasional breadcrumb to the pigeons, but there are no birds around. Across the park, an older young man, Stephen Stickles, ambles towards Alice, singing a Joni Mitchell song to himself as he walks.
Love came to my door in a sleeping role, in a madman's soul. He thought for sure I'd see him dancing up a river in the dark, looking for a woman to court and spark.
He nears Alice, circles her, and taking her in until he sings again.
His eyes were the color of the sand of the sea. And the more he talked to me, the more he reached me. But I couldn't let go of LA, city of the fallen angels. Where are the pigeons?
That's a good question.
Not here, right? Where have all the pigeons gone? Long time passing. Where have all the pigeons gone? Long time away.
You have a lovely voice.
Oh, thank you. It's a lovely song.
I know that song.
Where have all the flowers gone? Yeah, I kind of flipped the lyrics.
No, not that one. The first one you were singing when you walked up.
Joni Mitchell.
Court and Spark.
Yeah, it's one of my faves. I mean, what an incredible songwriter.
You're not trying to court me, are you?
No, I'm gay.
Well, nice to meet you, Gay. I'm Alice.
Oh, like Alice in Wonderland or Mel's Diner Alice? There's a new girl in town and she's looking good.
Or Alice doesn't live here anymore, or, well, more like Alice Stevens from Ventura, California. Not gay.
I like you, Alice Stevens from Ventura, California. I like you a lot. You remind me of my Aunt Phoebe. I'm Steven.
Oh, Steven, like Even Steven or Steven Spielberg?
Or Steven Tyler. No, more like Steven Stickles from Hollywood, California.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Steven Stickles from Hollywood, California. Now move along, please. This is my bench.
Excuse me?
I said move along. This is my bench.
It's not. This is a public park.
Yes, it is. And I got here first. I claimed it. Finders keepers. Don't be a sore loser.
It's about winning or losing. I'm not being a sore loser. It's a park bench.
Absolutely. My park bench right now, at this moment. Capiche?
Alice runs at Stephen. He backs off, mostly. She sits.
Rude. I mean, really, you stopped me, engaged me. I mean, I was just walking along, singing my song, minding my own business, and you said, you have a lovely voice. Well, I took that as a compliment, and I graciously accepted, and honestly, this is not your bench.
I'm sorry. You're right. It's not my bench. It's nobody's bench. It used to be our bench, me and Joe, this spot. I walked up to him one day. He was sitting here feeding pigeons, and I said, is that seat taken? And he said, no, but there's an aisle seat up by the cockpit. We laughed so hard. To this day, I don't know why. It wasn't really funny. I don't even know what it meant. Kismet, I guess. We had 3 glorious months, and then he was gone. Cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. You can have the bench. I'm sorry. I'm an ass. I feel like an ass.
You are an ass, Stephen.
You don't have to agree with me.
Well, you said it.
Well, I was just trying to be polite.
Really? Well, you weren't being very polite when you were serenading the Serenity out of the park.
Well, you said you liked my singing.
I never said I liked your singing. I said you had a lovely voice. Your phrasing was completely off, and you were sharp.
Ouch. That hurts. I mean, you're a mean woman.
Get over it. Truth hurts. Love hurts. Life hurts.
You're exactly the reason why I could never have a relationship with a woman.
Why? Why? Because you're gay? Or is it because we don't sugarcoat or breastfeed our criticism? Women tell the truth. You're probably gay because you don't have the balls to take life head on, so you gotta grab somebody else's.
That is one of the meanest, rudest things that anybody has ever said to me. Look, Alice, I am sorry for your loss. I truly am. But you're not the only fucking person on this planet. And if you would somehow burst out of your fucking plastic house, glass bubble for a second, you would look around and see that a lot of us out here are hurting. What the hell am I doing? I'm cursing an old lady in the park. I'm sorry. I'm an ass.
No, you're not. I am. I came here today to remember or relive or recreate, and you just can't recreate what created itself. What's gone is gone. Also, I'm not that old.
You're right. I mean, that was rude. I mean, look at me. I'm no spring chicken.
Well, nice meeting you, Stephen Stickles.
Wait, I mean, the pigeons they haven't come yet.
No, they haven't. Maybe they're still in mourning too. Pigeons are very sensitive, you know. They're a lot like humans. They fall in love, there's a courtship, the male dances and prances around for the females.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least that's how it's like in the movies. I mean, I wouldn't know personally. I'm not a prancer, or dancer, or donner, or blitzen myself. Actually, I'm a versatile bottom. I went to an all-boys boarding school, up in Ojai, Valley Forge Military Academy. I mean, there were no girls there to dance or prance for. And I hated sports, so it was like a double whammy. But I loved musicals. It's like there's a song out there for any problem that could ever come up in life in a musical.
I'm afraid, Stephen. That's my problem. Is there a song for that?
Yeah, there's lots of songs like when you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark.
I'm afraid of death, dying. I'm afraid of dying alone.
Well, there's got to be a song for that. I know there is, but I can't think of one right now. I know when we first introduced ourselves earlier and I said I was gay, I'm not sure. Honestly, lately I've been struggling. I mean, lately I've been very attracted to women. I mean, attracted.
Well, that's certainly a left turn, Stephen.
Left turns are my specialty. Do you know, if you keep making a left turn, you'll end up going in a circle?
I never thought of that before, but actually, it makes a lot of sense.
I've been going in circles all my life.
Isn't life one big circle anyway?
I wish life was like a Disney movie where everything works out in the end and everybody knows who they are and who they were meant to be and where they belong. Do you have any family?
No. Well, I have a sister in Houston, but we're not close. Never were, never will be. Mom died 10 years ago, and I lost Dad last year, and of course, Joe.
I asked Linda, this lady I work with, out on a date last week.
Oh, how did that go?
Well, why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Well, that's surprising. Aren't you gay?
Well, you do come across as gay.
Well, I am gay, I think.
Maybe you're bisexual.
I don't want to be bisexual. There's no power in being bisexual. I mean, Harvey Milk was gay. James Baldwin was gay. These are men of power, strength. You name me one great bisexual man.
David Bowie?
Good one. Anyway, when I knew I was gay, I had a community, a history, a sense of strength to come from. But if I'm not gay, then what am I? A sexually curious, invisible, powerless being with no community or real place in society?
But you're part of the LBT.
LGBTQ.
Yes, that's a community.
You're right. I knew it, but I didn't know it.
You are not defined by your sexuality, Stephen, but by your capacity for love and to be loved.
Well, thanks, Alice. That's definitely the nicest thing anyone has said to me in a long time.
I know a good man when I see one. And you? Follow your heart and be honest with yourself. Time is the best teacher.
I really like you, Alice Stevens. Will you marry me?
No, I won't marry you. You're not even sure if you like girls. But I will meet you here, same time, same place next week, if you want to sit with me and feed the pigeons. If there are any pigeons.
Well, what if they don't show up again?
Well, then there's an aisle seat for you up by the cockpit.
It's a date.
Okay. Well, you're not a half bad singer, but can you dance?
I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all.
Stephen stands, takes Alice by the hand. They slowly dance.